I took to church one morning a happy 4-year-old boy holding a bright blue string to which was attached his much-loved orange balloon with pink stripes. Certainly a thing of beauty, and if not forever, at least a joy for a very important now. When later he met me at the door, clutching blue string, orange and pink bobbing behind him, he didn't have to tell me something had gone wrong. What's the matter? He wouldn't tell me. I bet they loved your balloon. Out it came then, mocking the teacher's voice. We don't bring balloons to church. Then that little 4-year-old, his lip a little trembly, asked, why aren't balloons allowed in church? I thought God would like balloons. I celebrate balloons, parades, and chocolate chip cookies. I celebrate seashells and elephants and lions that roar. I celebrate roasted marshmallows and chocolate cake and fresh fish. I celebrate aromas, bread baking, mincemeat, lemons. I celebrate seeing, bright colors, wheat in a field, tiny wild flowers. I celebrate hearing, waves pounding, the rain's rhythm, soft voices. I celebrate touching, toes in the sand, a kitten's soft fur, another person. I celebrate the sun that shines slap dab in our faces. I celebrate the crashing thunder and the brazen lightning. And I celebrate the green of the world, the life-giving green, the hope-giving green. I celebrate birth, the wonder, the miracle of that tiny life already asserting its selfhood. I celebrate children who laugh out loud, who walk in the mud and dawdle in the puddles, who put chocolate fingers everywhere, who like to be tickled, who scribble in church, who whisper in loud voices, who run and laugh when they fall, who cry at the top of their lungs, who cover themselves with Band-Aids, who squeeze the toothpaste all over the bathroom, who slurp their soup, who chew cough drops, who ask questions, who give us sticky, paste-covered creations, who want their picture taken, who won't use their napkins, who bury goldfish, sleep with the dog, scream at their best friend, who hug us in a hurry and rush outside with their hats. I celebrate children who are so busy living that they don't have time for our hang-ups. And I celebrate adults who are as like little children. I celebrate the person who breaks up the meaningless routines of life, the person who stops to reflect, to question, to doubt, the person who isn't afraid to feel, the person who refuses to play the game. I celebrate anger at injustice. I celebrate the tears for the mistreated, the hurt, the lonely. I celebrate the community that cares, the church. I celebrate the church. I celebrate the times when we in the church made it, when we answered a cry, when we held to our warm and well-fed bodies a cold and lonely world. I celebrate the times when we let God get through to our hiding places, through our maze of meetings, our pleasant facade, deep down to our selfhood, deep down to who we really are. Call it heart, soul, naked self. It's where we hide, deep down away from God and away from each other. I celebrate the times when the church is the church, when we are Christians, when we are living, loving, contributing, God's children. I celebrate that we are all called God's children, even when we are in hiding. I celebrate love, the moments when the you is more important than the I. I celebrate perfect love, the cross, the Christ, loving in spite of, giving without reward. I celebrate the music within a person that must be heard. I celebrate life that we may live more abundantly. Where did we get the idea that balloons don't belong in church? Where did we get the idea that God loves gray and shh and drab and anything will do? I think it's blasphemy not to appreciate the joy in God's world. I think it's blasphemy not to bring our joy into God's church. For God so loved the world that Christ hung there, loving the unlovable. What beautiful gift cannot be offered unto the Lord? Whether it's a balloon or a song or some joy that sits within you waiting to have the lid taken off. The scriptures say there is a time to laugh and a time to weep. It's not hard to see the reasons for crying in a world where hatred for others is so manifest. But it's also not hard to see the reasons for laughter in a world where God's love is so manifest. So, celebrate. Bring your balloons and your butterflies and your bouquet of flowers. Bring the torches and hold them high. Dance your dances, paint your feelings, sing your songs, whistle, laugh. Life is a celebration, an affirmation of God's love. Life is distributing more balloons, for God so loved the world. Surely that's a cause for joy. Surely we should celebrate. Good news that God should love us that much. Where did we ever get the idea that balloons don't belong in church?